Alright, hey guys, this is just going to be a quick little short update video. I'm going to just be driving around trying to get some miles on the car, see how it's handling so far. I'm really enjoying the new clutch. I've said this many times before. It's just a lot smoother in my opinion. I'm sure the ACT clutch has its uses, but I wouldn't recommend it for daily/street use. It's a little too rough in my opinion, but I'm just gonna get some gas and then I'm gonna be driving around for a little bit, just talk about some plans that I may potentially be doing with the car, kind of what I've decided on what to do for right now, at least until I get a house. I'm looking to rent a house sometime in the next few months when my lease is up at my apartment. But I'm gonna just go ahead and head to where I'm headed and then I'll get back to you guys. I hope you take it easy. So hey, welcome back. I decided I'm just gonna leave the camera rolling for a little bit, get some footage. But kind of the plans I'm going with the car is mostly kind of a show car. And part of that I'm gonna be taking you guys along, getting things ready, making things look nice. Just to like go to car shows. Get it repainted, dress up the engine bay, dress up the interior, fix all the cosmetic issues, and then we'll be getting that done. Another idea I have is not a whole lot, but maybe potentially autocrossing it a little bit. You know, that's very similar to tracking it, but it's a bit easier on the car, easier to do, not as expensive. You know, it's like a $500 commitment for a weekend at the track, like minimum. Sometimes it's like up to $1,000, but for autocrossing it's like $80 for a day, so it's a lot cheaper. Obviously I'm still gonna learn and train. I think there's some safety stuff I have to get as well, but that's kind of my idea with the car, based on my friends' suggestions, stuff I've seen in the comments. But other than that, I'm gonna be driving around a little bit. Maybe not today, probably not today, but I think I'm gonna take you guys for some ride-alongs, doing some like door dashing, all that kind of stuff. Gotta fund the car somehow, all these plans I have. But right now, I just hit like 160 miles in the first week of driving it. So you know, I got like 2 more weeks left before I can really have some fun in this car. But this upcoming week I'm gonna try and drive it a lot more. I know I gotta go up to my old job slash internship thing that I'm on and off on. I gotta pick some stuff up there, do some paperwork, so that'll be at least 80 miles on its own, ish, kind of 80. I might just count it down to like 60 because some of it is like highway driving. I'm going like 65 for long stretches of time, and I don't want to count that. I don't want to mess up my count, but we'll see how that goes. I'll probably take you guys along, just talk for a bit, kind of like what I'm doing today. I'm gonna try and drive 20 miles right now, maybe more depending on how I'm feeling at the end of this. But right now I'm just headed to the gas station, get some gas, get some snacks, some drinks, and I'll get back to you guys in a little bit once I've picked all that up and I'm headed out. Probably just drive around town, drive around the city. So I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, I'm back. Got some pepperoni pizza combos and a slushie, even though it is freezing outside. It's nice and warm in here and perfect for a slushie. So I think kind of just like the areas that I'm going, I don't really have a plan. So you're gonna come along with me for the journey. I think just kind of going around exploring places. You know, I generally know the layout of Birmingham, but some of these like suburb areas, I guess you could call them, I have no idea, so let's go exploring. Yeah, it's supposed to be raining all day. I was going to go down to that road again, just have a fun little drive. But I do not want to crash because I've only driven it twice, and don't want my third time to be in the rain. Been pretty busy with school recently. I got 2 exams next week, and then I think another 2 exams the week after that. So that'll be fun. Mechanical engineering is fun. You guys should definitely go for that if you have any kind of skills in math. Once you get through the hard math courses, you use it occasionally, and when you do use it, you get to use calculators in your computer to solve all the problems. So as long as you can get through the courses themselves and take the exams without computer assistance, then you'll be golden. But like I was saying, I've been wanting to do something in the automotive industry. Any kind of career there would be nice, but especially one of the big German ones, specifically BMW, Mercedes, and Porsche. You know, I'm not saying that like they're the biggest ones, I'm just saying those are the 3 that are in my area. BMW in South Carolina, Porsche in Atlanta, and Mercedes here, right by Tuscaloosa. Kind of like what I was saying, I have no idea where I'm going, but I think this way has got a pretty view, if I remember correctly. I hope you guys are liking the view. I might switch it up, put it back in the other view sometime throughout this video. Probably when I change the battery. I'm sure it won't last much longer, because I'm gonna be going, I'm aiming for around 2 hours of driving. I know that'll be a lot more than 20 miles depending on my speed, but I think it's a good starting point. So I think either down this road, I think I maybe was supposed to turn left there. I can't remember. I think it takes me up to Vestavia Hills, or it takes me near my friend's house, which has a gorgeous view. A little bit more about me. I'm actually engaged, and I am getting married next May. That's partially why I'm looking for a house soon. So that's exciting. Wedding planning is also, you know, we have quite a long time, so it's not super stressful. I've heard it's pretty stressful, but it does take up some time. We just recently got our venue booked. That's how I found that road. I can't remember if I said in the previous video, but we passed my wedding venue driving down there at night. Yeah, I'm not familiar where I am right now, so I definitely was supposed to turn somewhere. That was a sketchy intersection. I don't know if you guys saw it super well. Oh yeah, I have no idea where I'm at. Well, it's an adventure for all of us, isn't it? That was a bumpy road. Okay, I know where I'm at now. I know exactly where I'm at. I did go the right way. Yes, this is 65. Okay. Don't worry, guys. I'm not lost anymore. But I think I'm just going to leave the camera rolling for a little bit longer, and then I'll probably make a break in it, come back to you guys, start talking again once I'm up there. But I hope you guys enjoy. So this is the road I was talking about. I tried to get the camera facing the right way, but seeing now there's lots of clouds, so you probably won't be able to see super well. Oh, hello, Amazon truck. So I've been having some trouble recently with these videos. Not in recording them, but what I've always struggled with in the past in making YouTube videos is just thinking of what to say and for speaking for, 15, 20, 30 minutes, just like continuously. For those of you who know me in real life, I am a pretty quiet person to begin with. I'm pretty introverted. So that's something I've been struggling with. Another thing is just like the fact that you don't get a whole ton of views in the first few videos, unless you know what you're doing, finding the right audience, the right things to say. I don't want to say like clickbait necessarily, but good titles. So that's what I've been struggling with. Like, I know my first video is probably doing my best in the channel introduction, but my other videos I haven't been doing so well. So I'm just trying to get out there right now, and so any kind of comments, feedback you all can give me would be appreciated, because I'm really trying to get out of my comfort zone, and that's something I don't do a whole lot. I've been getting a lot better recently about it, in terms of in the real world, but outside of that, I've always been ashamed, kind of not super confident in my voice and in my speaking and all that. Sometimes I feel like I have a bit of a stutter or something like that, and that goes back to something that happened during my childhood. At least I think. I never got any concrete evidence that that was what happened. But something I've always had a love of, and I can go on and on about, is my love for cars. Like I've said before, I can't tell a car by its taillights or anything with like a chassis code. But that's somewhere I want to be in terms of like car enthusiasm. So I'm hoping that starting a YouTube YouTube channel, encourages me to go out a lot more to car meets, meet with people, make some friends there, introduce myself to some cars that I've never seen before. I'm like, what the hell is that? So those are some things that have happened. Magic City Octane was supposed to be this morning. It was canceled with the rain. I slept through it anyways. I used to have an E46 BMW, so I'm in BMW CCA. I'm still in it. I think my membership ends in a few days. Obviously, I'm not going to renew it, or maybe I will. I don't know. I was supposed to go to an event for that today as well at BMW Birmingham. I slept through that. School has been pretty stressful. I'm up late at night, getting homework done, studying for tests. Like I said, I got two exams tomorrow, next week. But this is just me getting a little personal. If you're just here for the car, I'm sorry about that. I've been trying to keep it out of boost. Well, it's getting foggy up here. I've been trying to keep it out of boost a little bit, but obviously you can't do that forever unless you have a tune with zero boost. Speaking of which, that is something I am aiming for as well in the near future. I don't know anything about this tune except that it works, and I'm hoping to get it retuned. Right now I got an 8 PSI tune on it. I don't think there's any other tunes, or if there is, I don't know how to switch between them. But I'm going to try and get it retuned at 8 PSI, maybe if you can on the stock ECU. I know some people can, or I've done it before. Get a second tune, maybe at 10 PSI, but I don't plan on running it more than 10 PSI. And It's a fun car, I love it, you know, it's a boosted FRS, but it's also my daily, so I can't run the risk of blowing it up or crashing it until at least I get another car as a more dedicated daily. I've been looking around at some kind of cheap trucks or an SUV, but gosh, it's awful that I'm saying this, you know, as an upcoming YouTube creator. I was watching a video. I know the guy's first name is Robbie, and I don't know how to say his last name. It starts with an F. He quit YouTube for about 9 months, saying like how he didn't give up. He just needed a break from cars. And I was just watching his first video. After 9 months, he got a Subaru, I think a WRX, maybe an STI, I don't know. But he just got one of those, and I was more focused on the talking points of the video, where he's like, you put all this time into these project cars and everything, and then you go and get a new car, you know, a more practical car, and that's what kind of kills your vibes. And you know, I experienced some of that a little bit when I got this car. You know, this car came with all the stuff that's on it. I haven't really done much in terms of performance to it, but as soon as I got this, I stopped driving the BMW for 2 months, and gosh, I don't even know how long it took me to finally start driving the BMW again. But I drove it for the first time in a while. I blew the coolant tank, coolant reservoir. That was pretty funny. I fixed that, and I started using that kind of as my daily, and I set this aside as a project. You know, don't drive this as much. You know, I just experienced that this car, it's lowered. It's got a lot of power. It's not very practical. It's got stiff suspension as a daily. So I used to drive the BMW around all the time. You know, I don't want to put miles on this car, so I drove the BMW to work. And then I totaled the BMW. All the BMW got totaled. I didn't do it on purpose. I got rear-ended. I totaled the BMW, and that's when I realized just how much like I love the car. You know, I did all the work to it on myself for the most part, and just losing all of that in just a short amount of time really hit me hard. And I've been looking around for another BMW as well, E46 wagon potentially. I don't know. But yeah, I just felt like in that moment where I stopped driving the BMW for 2 months, you know, I felt like I'd given up on it. And that really hit me hard because, you know, the realization came that I bought a project car that had most of the work done to it that I would have wanted to do anyways. So what work am I going to do? So sorry, I'm kind of going off on a rant here. It just hit me hard thinking about that as soon as I got a new car, I just abandoned my old car. You know, it had its quirks, and I came to hate those, but now I realize that that's what made the car what it was. That's why I love the car and everything. So this is going to be a bit of a longer video. I wasn't really expecting that. Yeah, sorry if that whole rant I went on was very confusing. But if you understand it, I appreciate it. I can connect the dots in my head. I just don't know the best way to say it necessarily. And, you know, I just realized exactly where I'm at. So I am going to start heading backwards. I'm not going to hop on the highway right here. But this is where I worked my freshman year of college. This Chick-fil-A up here. So I'm going to go and pause it here, get the camera reoriented, and I'll get back to you guys. If I can find my remote. Alright, hey guys. I just got reoriented. Looking back at the other videos, it's getting pretty long, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it here. I'll head home. I drove around 13.5 miles, so hopefully by the time I get home I'll be close to 90. That's plus 100, so that'll be 190 out of 450 miles. So hopefully we should be back and driving soon. Just sitting here in the Chick-fil-A parking lot, got some food. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.